Teacher Spring with VIP Kid. I have had a busy couple days. I had a lot of bookings over the weekend. It was well, it's probably not a ton compared to some teachers, but it was a lot for my beginning, getting transitioned into teaching every day kind of thing. I did like a midnight to 4:30 a.m. on Saturday, so Friday night, Saturday, and then that was very hard for me. I had a pretty severe migraine, perhaps was dealing with the cold that both my kids had had, but I fought it off quickly if that were the case because I feel amazing today. So, and yesterday I felt pretty great too. Then Sunday, I did another chunk of classes. And there's so many now that my days are starting to blend, and yeah, I'm getting good reviews. All 5 apples, which is the best you can get, and getting regulars, booking classes. So I'm having the steady flow of new students, which is exciting. And I had a 24-hour marker checked, and I had 3 trials, 2 canceled, and then the third one was a no-show. So trials are tricky. They often don't show up. But yeah, today is my birthday. I'm 35 years old, and so funny. I just taught a girl the my birthday slides. And I was like, oh, I have a surprise. It's my birthday. And so she was able to sing happy birthday to me. It was cute. Oh, I had a lot of fun. However, that was the first time I've ever dealt with major tech issues. One second she's there, the next second she's gone. And I could hear her sometimes, but not see her. And I asked for the fireman's help like 3 times, and they would patch us back in, and she would disappear again. So I'd be like, Molly, where'd you go? It was sad. We went through most of the slides, but I feel like we missed a big chunk, unfortunately. So, but that was fun. And yeah, I know that these videos maybe are not so compelling. I'm just jabbering, talking about my experience as a VIP Kid teacher because let me look at my app. I feel like it's only like my 11th day. No, 14 days with VIP Kid. And it says 14 students taught, but I just taught 2 more this morning. So that's 14 days and 16 students taught in those 14 days. I got a new follower too. So that means someone's watching when I have openings in my schedule. They're paying attention to that and they're booking those openings, which is super exciting. Yeah, I had a decision yesterday. I taught 2 classes in the evening, one at 6 and one at 7. Started a pot of soup and kind of had that brewing while I did the 2 classes and got up and stirred for the half-hour chunk between, and then went back to the next class. And I really felt like that was successful. And it's, I'm not like tired at 3 a.m. And I'm still going to do the 3 a.m. classes. I just said gonna. I've been trying to correct myself. I have the worst improper English. I say gonna and get 'em and going, and I do not use complete sentences. And I realized that because of this job, I have a lot of American English slang that I use on the regular. So I'm like checking myself. But in reference to the evening courses for me, it was effortless. It was so fun. I just sit down, teach them really quick, and then get back to my evening. And my daughter sat and watched. She thinks this is the coolest thing ever. She likes to watch my videos because they give you a recording of the class after the fact. So once you've actually taught the class, and you've done your feedback, they later on will have it for you to watch and review yourself, which I think is pretty cool. And also I'm like, oh, I didn't do that very well. So it's kind of cool to constantly be checking ourselves and doing self-corrections. Yeah, yeah, I have a pretty busy schedule now because I'm going to be doing like 5:30, 6, 7 o'clock classes, and then doing dinner and bedtime, and then waking up at 3, 4 a.m. for, well, waking up at 2 if I have a 3 o'clock class. I give myself an hour in the morning to really transition to my body being awake at such a strange time. So I haven't been drinking caffeine until after the fact. I just drink a bunch of water and put my makeup on and make sure my hair doesn't look crazy. But yeah, it's a really great job, really good routine that it's putting me in. I've been struggling with being tired. That's my biggest issue. I have to create a new routine for myself that is harmonious for my kids and I, and also my sleep schedule, so my body doesn't crash and burn. But even with the new change in my sleep schedule, I was able to fight off that bug that my kids had. I think I did have it, but I've got a little congestion that I'm still dealing with. But as of right now, I'm wearing my Woodland, or no, Fairy Worlds shirt. Fairies. I'm feeling my fairy energy today as it is my birthday, and it's springtime weather predicted for the next week here in Eugene. Um, Generally is springtimey on my birthday, which is really exciting. I'm going to take a hike with my dear friend Molly today, up Skinner Butte, and enjoy the sunshine. And then I'm going to clean house and take a nap. That's my day plans. I have an ice cream cake that we got at the grocery outlet last week that we're planning to eat tonight. Nothing super big or exciting planned because I'm 35, and when you're old, birthdays are less exciting, I guess. But thank you for listening. We are at almost 8 minutes. I thought the tech issues were interesting with my student because 1 second she's there, the next second she's gone, and I'm feeling like, how can I cover this whole information, all these slides, if she keeps leaving and coming back? So I kind of just cut through what the key vocabulary was, because they give you a little information above the slide saying make sure they learn this, make sure they learn that. That's like the most important parts. So I made sure I did that. And then I was like, I hope to see you again soon next time. Hopefully we will not have any internet problems and we can learn more English together. I had a student yesterday that was an amazing artist. She showed me her art and told me she plays the violin, and I showed her my art. I showed her this magic is real fairy drawing, and she was like, wow. But man, her art was good. She's gifted. I love that these students in China are so multi-talented. They're learning multiple languages, and she plays violin, and she is a super good artist. They're all just very dynamic children. I feel like I want to teach my children a second language now, and I want to learn more languages. I feel like it would benefit all of us to do so. But yeah, I've really been expanding in this job. I can now kind of just review the slides briefly and then leap right in and improvise. I'm getting better at feeling each student out and like understanding the tone and excitement levels that each student wants. Some of them aren't into my dragons, which I think is curious. I thought that's what would be hooking people, which hooks most children, I think, because they're all like, wow, when I show them. But I now need to figure out a advanced level reward that isn't dragon based, because I've had at least 2 students that were like, meh, about the dragons. And so when I'm rewarding them, they're just like, whippy. So we want to make sure that they are enjoying the reward, or there's not very much incentive for them. They're like, okay, whatever, it's a dragon, yippee. But they do really want those 5 stars, which they get every time. So the 5 stars are the goal for them, because they can use those stars to cash in for special rewards in the future off of the VIPKID website. So yay! I am not going to go back to bed. Probably it's almost 5 a.m. I feel pretty wide awake. And so maybe I'll do dishes and clean my kitchen, and that will make me feel good. Or I'll sit on my couch and snuggle my sweet kittens. But I'm going to get my daughter up for school, go see my sweet friend, go do a beautiful springtime in the winter hike for my birthday, and have some breakfast, and just do a lot of self-care today, pampering day. I'd say as a single mom, probably the best thing I can do for myself is have a clean house and a warm bath and a nap. So thanks for listening, everyone. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. And until next time.